Hey guys, and welcome back to Her Revision, the podcast for women who are rewriting the stories that they tell themselves and that the world tells them. Today we're going to get into something that I feel like is so pertinent to where I am in my life right now, in just trying to be my most authentic self, whatever that may look like, and how sometimes the world can make you want to hide and not be who you want to be and not show what you want to show. We're going to talk about opinions, right? Unsolicited comments, those unsolicited opinions, those unsolicited point of views on your life and what you have going on and what you want to do that you may get from family, friends, or even strangers that you don't know. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Before we drown in a sea of negativity, before we drown in a sea of comments and think pieces on your life, you have to take into account your own opinion. You have to take into account what you want to do, especially when it comes to your own passions and your own goals. We are in a age where everybody and a mama got an opinion on something, right? Don't get me wrong, healthy debate can be very dope. It can be very enlightening to have other people's views. But let's be real, sometimes all these voices can just be another way to drown out your inner voice, can be a way to drown out how you truly feel and what you truly want to do. I challenged myself this year to start posting more pictures of myself because I have always been the person that says I'm videogenic, I'm not photogenic, and my like count don't match my face sometimes. So then I start to question, is it me? Am I the drama? I'm not sure. So I told myself this year, forget all of that. We are going to start being vocal about who we are, what we look like, what we enjoy, plastering ourselves all over whenever, for whatever reason that you want to. So I've been posting pictures a lot now. And I'm so proud of myself because at 29 years old, I'm just now breaking out of a shell of feeling like, what will people say? What are they thinking? Do they think I'm cute? Do they like what I put out there? Do they like my content? I'm finally starting to get out of that shell, right? And it made me think, and I was journaling in my phone about a week ago, and I was just getting all my thoughts out about this, and it made me think, like, why do we do that? And then I realized it's because people's opinions have gotten so outrageous. I do want to say it was during the COVID era, 2020, where people's opinions just got more vicious. Everybody had a think piece on everything. And even now it's just magnified. Now you can't post your thoughts or your pick without somebody scrutinizing it at some point. It's always going to be a naysayer. I'm starting to realize it doesn't matter what I put out, what message I'm trying to convey, what my pictures look like. There is always going to be somebody who doesn't like it or who has a negative input or experience about you. And although that can be disheartening, I'm learning not to care. You cannot care. Things have become so much more prone to critique that it can affect the way that you view what you put out into the world. So the way that I think about it now, because I know that everybody has something to say, everybody has something to say, do whatever you want anyway. It doesn't matter what you put out there. Set your own goalpost and do what you want anyway. So I gave myself a challenge with the picture taking. Like, Jasmine, you're going to make it a goal of yours to put your best foot forward with taking pictures, posting yourself, with making content, putting it on platforms like Instagram, because Instagram specifically used to be so daunting to me. It used to make me nervous. The app itself is just a lot. But no, I don't care if you get 3 or 4 likes. I don't care if it's just your family members. Whatever the case may be, whoever critiques it, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, to me, the older I get, the more I realize the only opinion that matters is mine and God's. Period, point blank. Can't nobody tell me nothing about myself. The only person that got to live your life is you. So who cares what anybody says? And I know it's so easy to say that. And then you go out in the world and you have to feel everybody's negativity, or you have to take the chance of it being blown out of proportion or misconstrued. And this isn't even just about pictures anymore. This is more so anything that you may put out into the world, whatever your goal is, however you're trying to attain what you want to do in this world, you have to prepare for public scrutiny. And that sucks. It does. And I wish that it wasn't like that. And I wish that things could be different. But now, me knowing that everything is always up for discussion, do whatever you want anyway. There was actually a video that I posted on TikTok. I was in my feelings and I posted a video of something that I didn't like for people to do to me. And the video could have gotten more clarity. I could have went more in detail. But when I posted it, it went left field real quick. And as much as I had people agreeing with what I put out, I did have a ton of people that didn't like what I said. And it wasn't something that was like negative or anything like that, but it freaked me out because I was like, I don't want people's opinion of me to be based off of this 30 to 40 second clip. I ended up privating the video because I just overthought it. And then the more that time went on, I realized that is such an unhealthy way to live. It's such an unhealthy way to navigate your life, worrying about, well, what if people don't like me if I put this out? What if people don't like me if I take this route in life? What if you love yourself much more after you've accomplished what you've put out? After you've accomplished the goal that you have, what if you're more happy with that version of yourself? Who cares? In a day and age where everybody's opinion is so outright, when everybody has something to say, you cannot care what anybody's doing, what anybody's thinking of you, you just can't. And I know it's so easy to talk yourself out of doing something because you're nervous and you just want to be liked. A lot of it is rooted in the feeling of wanting to be liked. And I understand that feeling wholeheartedly. I've been there where I don't want to be disliked. I don't want people to judge me for anything that I've put out there. I don't want people to judge me for a mistake that I make publicly or whatever the case may be. But a part of life is human error, and everybody makes it, whether their mistakes are public or not. Everybody makes it. Whether you fail at what you're doing or it doesn't grab the attention that you wanted to, or people don't really understand what you're doing, it doesn't matter. As long as you stay rooted in who you are and what you want to do and what you want to put out into this world, at the end of the day, the only person that has to live with what you do and the decisions that you make is yourself. Here's the thing. Your journey, your hustle, your art, whatever you want to do in this life, it is yours. It is a masterpiece that can only be created by you. You have to figure out what truly makes your heart smile, your heart sing, no matter what it may be, without the opinion of others. Even if the only person that really understands it is you right now, you have to carve out everything else around you. The biggest question is how to navigate everybody's opinion without getting swept away in the negativity and the naysayers, etc., right? My biggest thing right now is a block train. I will block so fast, and not because I need everybody to agree with what I have going on, or I need everybody to be aligned with what I'm doing, but because sometimes you have to block out the noise, and that may look like unfollowing the negativity. Everything had to go. For anything that breeded negativity to me, even if it wasn't directly correlated with what I had going on or what I posted or what I was interested in, I had to block. Shade Room, block. The tea pages, not that I even followed them because I did not, but I could find myself drifting over there. And y'all don't understand how sometimes certain things that you take in, whether it has a direct reflection of what you have going on in life or not, can negatively impact you, your mind, how you think, and what may happen for you later on when it comes to decision making. Mute the trolls, mute anybody that you feel like just has a very closed-minded way of thinking. Unfollow all of that. You have to put in your pathway, in your vision, people that inspire you, people that will post positivity, people that make you feel seen or heard. That's what needs to be in your peripheral. Focus on what inspires you, whether that song that uplifts you and makes you feel good, makes you feel motivated, you want to get stuff done, you want to do what you need to do, your goals, fires you up, your favorite poet, a book that you just truly enjoy that makes you want to keep pushing. Focus on what inspires you. And then tap into that. Figure out what your impact is going to be. Figure out what your story is. What is it that you want to say? When somebody thinks of you as an individual, what is it that you want to convey? Forget what everybody else may think. What is it that you want people to say or to think about when they look at you, when they see your work or what you've accomplished or your goals? Don't get me wrong, it is okay to take constructive criticism, but do not let that hold you back. Don't let the fear of judgment keep you from soaring, keep you from accomplishing all that you have to accomplish. Because we've all been there. You post a fire selfie or a blog post or a video about how you feel about X, Y, and Z, and boom, here comes all the unsolicited opinions. You make a decision with your life, and boom, here comes your aunt, uncle, mom, dad, best friend, if you will, saying, well, maybe it doesn't. Their opinions don't pay your bills. They don't write your story. They don't define your happiness. You cannot let it. There is a big difference from constructive criticism and then people trying to dim your light. You have to make sure that you're able to discern the difference. I do think that you do need people around you that can offer you another outlook and another way to think about something. But it should come from trusted individuals. It should come from trusted family or friends or a mentor who want to see you grow, who want to see you become your best self, who wants to see you push yourself to the limit. Not people that haven't done it, therefore they think that you can't do it, that haven't posted it, so therefore they think that you shouldn't post it, that are afraid or nervous or self-conscious about doing something, therefore they think that you should feel that way. No. You have to find out why you're doing it. Is it for the validation from strangers on the internet or your family and friends who hasn't done what you're doing right now? Or is it to express your inner voice? Is it to accomplish everything that you set out to accomplish that truly brings you happiness? Which is it? The world needs your perspective. The world needs your confidence. The world needs your voice. The world needs whatever you have to offer in whatever capacity that looks like. You have to make sure you don't find yourself looking to see if you're making the right decision with your goals or what you want to do. You have to make sure that you're not moving throughout life looking for other people to tell you if you're doing it right or if you're making the best decision for your life. Because the only person that has to live it is you. So when you think about that voice, the voice that truly matters, to me, it will always be yours and God. Number one being God. You have the right to create and exist on your own terms. You have the right to accomplish whatever you want to do in your own unique way, period. And I put this on social media a few days ago. A lot of the times we think so many people care. And even if they do care, at the end of the day, one, who cares? Two, we are all going to leave this body, this flesh one day. No, seriously, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So as I close this out, I want you to think about how you're going to revise, how you're going to change the thought process that opinions matter, that opinions are so crippling that they can stunt your growth or what you have going on in life. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. Do you think that the people that you admire the most, do you think that the people that you look up to cared? Do you think that their success now is indicative of them stopping because of how other people viewed them? They did that despite, and you can too. So just remember that it's okay. Don't let it stop you. Keep flourishing, keep posting, keep pushing, because the new you, the one in the future that's waiting for you to catch up to see all that you've accomplished, did not care what nobody had to say. But in order to get there, you have to start your tunnel vision journey now. Block it all out and focus on what you got to do. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, it was a pleasure talking to y'all. I love talking to y'all. I'm going to continue to talk to you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.